Hey everyone, this is Rav the Expert and welcome back to the channel. Here we simplify things and make everything explained quite understandable. And on this channel, we talk everything about online work, remote job work, gadgets, and everything to simplify your work and make your work space productive. So if that's what you would like to hear, that's what you would like to listen to, kindly hit the subscribe button and like this video so you could encourage me to do more. Now back to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about all you need to actually be a versatile tutor ahead of the game. You would likely even need some of these things as a remote worker who wants to scale up really fast. The first thing we'll be talking about now is the video conferencing apps. Some of us will be like, video conferencing apps. I have been using it. I've been using it to do meetings. Yeah. That's the Zoom, the Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, the VooV from a Chinese conferencing app. So any of these conferencing apps actually very important for meetings, professional meetings slash interview of your client, of people that are going to even interview you. So you may at one point need to be interviewed. You should be very conversant with the use of these tools. You may also want to interview people. So the use of video conferencing apps is very key. The next we have is the digital whiteboard. As an educator who wants to teach online, you want to know that there is actually a whiteboard online aside from the usual, that usual in the classroom whiteboard where you use in the classroom. That is so archaic to use online. So that particular whiteboard that you need online is the OneNote. You need a OneNote because it's also, that's the Microsoft OneNote, because it helps you track your students' progress and activities per class. So if you're able to organize every single thing, you'll be able to organize it into folders, the OneNote into folders. And Microsoft, they are good enough to give 5 gig free for a new Microsoft account. Then when you need more, you have to pay for a bigger storage. Yeah, so the 5 gig is actually going to take, if it's just OneNote they are doing. All right. The next thing is the device with stylus. As an educator online, you need either a tablet or laptop. Laptop is preferred. Most companies would want a laptop. Most parents, most learners, they are very conversant with laptop. My laptop will help you multitask. So it's non-negotiable. Well, in some situations, in some instances where you are unable to teach with a laptop on for that particular time, you could temporarily use a tablet or a phone, but a laptop is better. Yeah. The next one is the gamified interactive tools. So tools that increases engagement in your class, especially for a group section. So both group sections and online and one-on-one online sections are very important because you want to make sure that they are getting it and the class is not boring. It's not a one-person conversation. Everybody is engaging so that they won't get tired, they won't sleep. All right. So some of those tools are Kahoot, Wayground, formerly known as Quizzes. Then we have Bluekit. Bluekit is also very good. So Kahoot, Wayground, Bluekit. Then you can even use Google Forms for assignment. You can use Google Forms to give assignment, and you can use there's a website called Twinkle, twinkle.com, twinkle.com. All right, there is no E. So twinkle.com, where you can get interactive PowerPoint slides and worksheets. There is also another one called Oak National Academy. That one too also gives slides and also gives worksheets. But in my opinion, I can say I actually love the two of them. Oak National Academy is free, Twinkle is paid, but the two of them are really, 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 really worth your time. The next one is the progress tracking tool. If you want to track progress of your students, you need tools like Google Classroom, where you can post assignments, you can post your slides to keep the student, to make your student easily access them. All right. The next one you need is your PowerPoint, where you can create your slides and edit your slides. So you can use Canva, you can use PowerPoint. There are even some free works on Canva, templates on Canva that you can work with. A lot of them. On the free version, you can get so much on the free version without even paying. And you can get so much more when you pay, because there are so many other advantages of the paid version of Canva. Note, it is not a paid promotion, but with my experience of using the paid version of Canva, I can tell you that it's actually very good. But still, you can achieve so much without paying for Canva as well. Then we have active professional look. All right. You want to brand yourself, you need a professional email. You don't want to be using baddestboy@gmail.com, hookupgirl200@yahoo.com. Come on. You want to use your first name and your last name. So if your first name is Joy and your last name is Ray, you want to use joyray@gmail.com or rayjoy@gmail.com. That is more professional. Then you can also use some other social interactive applications like WhatsApp Business, where you can put up your catalog and make yourself look more professional. Right? This should be like your two main ways of interacting with clients, your email and WhatsApp Business. There could be other ones, but I can guarantee these are two and it's professional. The next one is recording. Well, if you are using Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, there are recording tools there if it's not limited. But there are some, like Google Meet, for example, you can't record your meetings if you don't pay for Google Meet. Zoom, you can record your meetings, but it's limited to like 40 minutes usage. So you end up needing to pay for Zoom if you're having anything more than 40 minutes. At the end of the day, if you want to record every single thing going on your screen, OBS Studio is free and a professional recording tool, professional recording application that you need. The next one we have here is your AI tool. Your AI tool, ChatGPT, Gemini. These two are what I use frequently. There are other tools that has AI infused in them, but ChatGPT and Gemini are what I use to troubleshoot what I have in my mind, even content. If I want to create something, I'm sure of what I want, but I want to be more precise. I use ChatGPT to troubleshoot, Gemini to troubleshoot. If I have, if even as on the go with your phone by your side and your PC there, your phone can help you troubleshoot while you're working on your PC. So it's very, very important. AI tools. Then we have scheduling tools. Come on. If you don't schedule your things, you are going to make mistakes or you are going to forget things in the exact order. All right. Or you may mix up things which is not actually intentional. So you need your scheduling tools like your Google Calendar or Calendly. The next one is online presence. This cannot be overemphasized. You need to be actively online so that clients can see your proof of work. So you need to actively be online, not just being online to respond to people's posts alone. You should also create your own post and make yourself online, make yourself a quality brand online, like LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. These are where you want to show your face. These are where you want to show your content. These are where you want to show your results. Then we have portfolio. You want to have your portfolio, right? You want to have your portfolio. So your portfolio is your proof of work. Your proof of work could also be on your social media handles, but you want your proof of work to be in one place, and that should be in a drive. So it's either you're using Google Drive or OneDrive. That's Google Drive for Google storage, or Microsoft OneDrive, where you can store up everything in a folder. You can even do it into a slide and store it in a folder, the link to that slide. And still, even if you have the link to that particular slide, you still want each of them saved in a folder so that you don't lose them in the next years, coming years. Then you need ring light for constant light as you are talking or teaching, as you're having conference calls. You need constant light pointing directly to your face. So if you are backing your window, you don't want to back the light that is going to supply. You want the light to be in front of you. All right. So you can even close up all the windows. That's the reason for a ring light. You can even close up all the windows, close up all the doors. Maybe probably you need somewhere quiet. And you probably don't even want your bulbs or the artificial lighting in your room. You want something to point direct to your face. This is where you need a ring light. Then you need a noise cancellation headset, something that can reduce noise. All right? Something that can reduce background noise effectively. Even if this doesn't perfectly reduce it, with the aid of a software called SteelSeries, you could drastically reduce background noise drastically, all right, with no feedback into the mic. That is not an amplified voice. Then you need stable internet connection. You cannot keep apologizing for unstable internet. That's unprofessional. You can't keep apologizing for unstable internet connection. So you need a stable internet connection. In a country like Nigeria, in Africa, where there are unstable networks, what you want to do is you want to have several backup internet, all right, so that it's going to keep your work running. And you need to be in a good place where without spending so much, a very strong option could be Starlink or MTN Fiber X, all right, which is a cable connection, but not everybody has access to MTN Fiber X. Even in Lagos, not everybody has access to it. Then we have Airtel ODU router. If you have Airtel network in your area and it's good enough, you want to get the Airtel ODU router. It's an unlimited plan. Or you want to get an actual router if you would like to be moving about, but that is always usually more expensive. As you scale up, you will notice, you will know, or you will discover that the unlimited plan of all these unmovable or immobile routers are better than the movable ones that are really expensive, especially when you are buying a large plan, all right, a very huge plan, if you consume data a lot per month. Then you need a webcam. If the camera of your laptop is not so good enough, you need a quality webcam that can capture your face whenever you're talking. Even for content and all of that, you need a webcam. Then you need a noise cancellation mic. Of course, this headset comes with a mic, and this is a noise cancellation headset, so with a mic. But a movable mic whereby you can hang it on your body for content, all right? So when you talk, it's even if you're away, it's still going, the device is still going to pick the sound. Then the next thing you need is constant power backup. In different places in Nigeria, all right. Well, before we actually continue this video, if this video is already helping you, please kindly hit the like button, like this video, so that so many other people can see it, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, subscribe to Raf the Expert channel here. So it's going to encourage me to do so much more. All right, so back to our video. So like I said, constant backup, power backup. All right, you need constant power backup. And for a country like Nigeria here, where the light is not consistent, you need a solar backup, maybe solar system, or you need a concrete laptop power bank that is huge. So good uh, one good one I can recommend is going for a solar system, solar generator, a small portable solar generator that you can use solar panel to charge or normal light to charge. All right, but solar panel to charge is just going to give you an assurance that there will be backup in the battery whenever you want to use it. Another option is using an actual power bank, but not just a regular power bank. It's the high wattage power bank, like 65 watts power bank, where you can use the power bank to charge your Type-C laptop. All right, where you can use the power bank to power your ring light, to recharge your phone, your gadgets, your mic, and every other thing. Then the next thing is you need the right mindset / system. You don't want to have all of these gadgets only for you to discourage yourself with your mouth. So you need the right mindset. You need a structured system. You need to be timely. You need to be timely, follow your schedules. All right. You need concrete lesson templates, concrete feedback templates to make your work faster and don't seem like a hell of work. All right. If you gained value from this video, do not forget to share this video, like and subscribe. And I want to hear what you would like to learn next, what you would like to know next. So many of these things I mentioned can be learned gradually, can be gotten gradually. One more thing I would like to add, well, for the maths teachers and science teachers, you need a writing pad. You need something like this. You need a writing pad so that you could write. Or if you have a laptop, even if you have a laptop that has a stylus, I would still recommend that you need a writing pad. Yes. So when you're on the go and you need to write, you could use your touch screen writing pad, your touch screen and stylus pen. But when you are at your workspace, you would need the writing pad. All right, take care. Do have a wonderful day. Till next time. Bye for now.